Hiya! Watch this video tutorial to learn how to make this macrame wall hanging. You will need a small wooden stick, 12mm cord for tassels, 4mm cord, a hair comb or a dog brush to brush out your tassels. You will need a sellotape to attach the wooden stick to your table. If you purchased our beginner kit, you will receive all of this in your box. Pick up a 4mm cord skein from your kit box. Now we will need to cut 16 cords, 63 inch long each. So what I do, I first measure up 31.5 inch and then double it. Now you need to cut 15 more cords like this. Take one of your 4mm cord and half it. We're gonna be doing reverse lark side knot to attach the cord to the wooden stick. Place your cord underneath the wooden stick. Take a folded side of your cord and loop it around and pull the tails through. Tighten them well. Continue doing the same for the rest of your cords. Once you're done with attaching the cords with the wooden stick, you want to leave about 2 centimeters on each side of the wooden stick. This is how the cord should look like at the bottom of your piece. Use the sellotape to attach the wooden stick to the table. Spread your cords into 2 equal parts. We should have 8 sets of cords on each side. From our left side, we're taking the last set of cords, the set which is closer to the middle. We're taking the right side of the cord and putting it on top of the left one. And the cord that is now on the right side goes above the cord that is on the left and through. Make sure to tighten your knot well. With the same set of knots, we're repeating the previous movement. The right cord goes above the left one and then through. You can straighten out your cords so you can see better which one is next. So we're taking our left cord, and this is going to be our main cord. Take the next nearest cord and place it underneath your main cord. Then bring that cord over the main one and through. When you're tightening this knot, make sure it doesn't touch your wooden stick. We want to create an angle. We're taking the same cord on our right side, putting it on top of the main cord and through. As you can see, I don't tighten my knots too hard, so they don't touch the wooden stick. We're taking the next cord, bringing it underneath the main cord, taking it over the main cord and through. We need to make the same knot with the same cord. Always remember to make 2 knots with the same cord. We're gonna continue making our double half hitch knots until the last cord on this side. Everyone learns at their own pace, so feel free to go back and forth in the video if you need to. As you can see, we're done with our left side, so we're gonna move on to our right side. We're taking the last set of cords, which is closer to the center, and we're gonna be doing the same knots just on the right side. Take your left cord, bring it over the right one, take your cord on the left side and put it over the right one and through. This right cord is going to be our main one. Take your left cord, put it over the main one and through. Go on to the next cord and don't forget to make 2 knots with the same cord. Put the next cord underneath the main one, over it and through. And 1 more knot with the same cord. Remember, we're trying to create an angle, so try not to tighten your cords too much. Take the next cord, put it underneath the main one, over and through. And 1 more time. Continue doing the same until the very end. Once you finish with your right side, we're gonna go into our second row. Now we're taking 2 last cords from your left side, making the same diagonal double half hitch knots for the second row. Place your right cord over the left one. Now put your left cord over the main one and through. And one more time the same knot. Continue making double half hitch knots for this row. The difference with this row, first of all, that you need to tighten your knots well, and second of all, you don't do anything with your last cord. As you can see here, we are not doing anything with the last cord. Now we're making exactly the same row, but on the right side. Take your left cord and put it over the right one. This is our main cord. Now take a cord from your left side and put it over the main one and through. Make sure you don't forget to do this knot for the second time. Continue doing the same for the rest of the row. We're now going into the third row. Take 2 middle cords from each side, put away 2 centered cords, and continue with our double half hitch knots. Take the right cord, put it over the cord on the left, put the right cord over the main one and through. One more time. Do the same for this row on the left side and the right side, but leave 2 last cords out. We need this to create an angle. Once you finish with your rows on both sides, we will create a square knot on the middle. Take 4 cords from the center. Your left cord goes over the middle ones and under the last one. It creates a number 4. Now take the right cord, put it through and under your left one. Through the back of the middle ones and out. Then we're tightening it up until our third row. Now we're making a reverse 4. Take your right cord, put it over the middle ones and underneath the left one. Now take your left cord, put it through and under the right cord and through the back of the middle cords and out. And tighten this knot. This knot is called square knot. Now we've done the first half of our wall hanging and we're moving into the middle. We're gonna be making the same square knot in the middle of our wall hanging. We already had 4 cords in the middle and now we're adding 2 more cords from each side. Creating a number 4 again. Take your left cord, put it on top of all the cords and underneath the last one. Take your right cord, put it underneath and through the left one. Put it through the back of the middle cords and out. Tighten it and leave it at the point where the third row ends. Making a reverse 4, put your right cord over the middle ones and underneath the left one. Take the left cord and put it underneath and through the back of the right cord, through the back of the middle cords and out. Tighten your square knot. So we've already done the top of our diamond, the middle part, and now we're moving on to the second half. We take our left cord and it's going to be our main one. Put it over the next cord. Now take the left cord, put it on top of the main one and through. And of course the second time. Go into the next cord, Once you almost reach the middle, separate your cords into equal parts and continue with your double half hitch knots. Going onto our right side, and your right cord is going to be your main one. Put it over the next cord. Take a cord from the right side, put it over the main cord and through. One more time the same. And continue with your double half hitch knots until you reach the middle. So make one more double half hitch knot to close this row. We're moving into the second row. Put 2 cords aside from each side. And we're making another row of double half hitch knots. And the same row on the right side too. To close this row, make a double half hitch knot. So we're finally done with the diamond. What's left is one more row of double half hitch knots and hanging our tassels. We're leaving about 3 centimeters between our previous row and the next one. Make double half hitch knots on both sides. Don't worry if you cannot get a perfect angle with these rows. You won't really see these rows because they will be underneath our tassels. Make one more double half hitch knot to connect these rows. Take your 12mm cord, cut 7 cords, 7.5 inches each. We will now be attaching our tassels. Leave the first 2 cords out and use the next 2. Put one side through the middle of the cords and the other side too. And then hold both ends and tighten, leaving 1 to 3 cords and using the next 2. Through the middle and the back, and the other side the same. Leave 2 cords and use the next 2. Attach a tassel to the middle and do the same on the right side. To brush out your tassels, hold the top of the tassel and gently brush it out with a comb or a dog brush. Once all your tassels are brushed, you can use scissors to trim them. And also use the scissors to trim the rest of your cords. Here we go, our wall hanging is ready. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Bye bye!